one.
Wait, are we
And
live? What
let's
does your dream home look like, and where is it located?
uh ooh. I would say my dream home is like a modern home, but like placed in the mountains, and it's gonna be like directly above the ocean. So I don't know where, but like if there was a place, I'd have to say I'd be basic like the Bahamas. Something like that.
I see.
Yeah. What about you?
Personally, I would really love to be in like the 1600s and like be some wizard on top of the hill, like looking over the village, you know? And I would like to just like not really be a wizard, but just have all of modern days technology, just
Mhm.
be able to, you know what, do whatever.
Oh, what was the last concert you went to?
Oh, I recently went to go see Billy Joel and Stevie Nicks.
No
Um,
clue who they are. um, I feel like that music goes hard. Like that's some stuff that you can jam out to. It's
oh,
got
it's
good
not
beats.
public.
It's really nice. All right, I'm not answering that question because it's really embarrassing, and I went in like seventh grade to like a little kid's concert. So like, I think I'll skip out on that question. So I think you should ask one now.
Uh, sorry, I was sending the playlist that I used.
All good.
uh, fuck, where is it? Where'd I put it? Oh, okay, that one's stupid. If you could trade places with anybody, who would it be for
Ooh.
like a day?
Um. All right. I'm actually so. I hate to say this, but I'm like, okay, obviously, I hate. Sometimes I hate how my life goes and the way like shit happens, and I wish I could change my life. But at the same time, I'm so happy and so blessed to have the life I have now. So it's like low key, I would want to like stay with my own life. You know, it's like if I had that opportunity, I'd be like, nah, I'm alright.
You don't get a
But
choice, you have to change.
okay, here we go. Okay, I feel like if I could swap my life, it would have to be
If you have to swap your life.
if I have to swap my life and there was no consent to this swapping of life, I would have to go with the president so that way I can make America great again. I think that's like the
For one day, you have 1 day in office to do
I
that.
have one exactly. No, but I'll propose so many good ideas. No, but all jokes aside, I don't know anyone who does this, but it would be with someone that travels a lot. I want to be able to go to a different like country and like see the world or something. I would switch it with like a Disney cast member. I don't know.
You probably like make it a one place.
Yeah, but you know what? It's okay. At least I had fun. Here, I'm just gonna ask one. What's your hmm? What would you consider to be your greatest fear?
Uh, dark places,
Why is
just dark
that?
shit.
Why is that?
Cause just like you don't know what's out there because it's too dark to see, and even if you could really see it, it'll just be kind of shapes, you know?
Yeah, I get that. Including when you're super tired and then you start looking everywhere and then shapes become figures and then you get
Yeah,
paranoid. I understand that.
yeah.
Yeah,
How about you?
I don't like that. It's not fun. Do you think that there are more forms of life? Like amoeba, bacteria, anything tiny to like actual advanced forms of life? Like, do you think that's out there?
Yeah, it has to be. Uh, I mean, we already saw that there are like little microorganisms in Mars,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't I don't see a universe, not a world, of thousands of stars, billions of stars, more numbers than you can even imagine, having not one living life form in its solar system. I don't see it.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that, including because, like, you see how big the Milky Way galaxy is? Like,
Yeah.
this shit is massive. And the thing is, we only know what's inside our solar system. Not even, we don't know everything that's inside our solar system. Like, there's so much shit in our solar system that we're still learning about. And, like, even recently, we started learning that stars and other things are composed of, like, matter that we've never seen before. So that goes to prove that there's, like, more out there than we know of. So it's, like, mind boggling how much shit is actually out there, including past the Milky
Hmm.
Way. It's like, because, you know, based on theory, the intergalactic web, a bunch of galaxies are just all compiled together and it creates a web. But Mars and like Venus are, so I've like seen on TikTok, I've seen on YouTube, they're talking about that like in the future when Earth completely dries out and dies, those planets have a chance of like actually getting green on it, you know, actually getting fauna and getting, you know, water a thing. Like obviously we're speculating that Mars has water on it because they found water on it. So
Yeah.
we're throwing our opinions out there saying, "Oh, there was water there a while ago." Like that makes you like think like, "Oh shit. What if there was a life form on Mars? What if there was a life form on Venus? Like we don't know this entirely. Like it's crazy.
And it
There's
wouldn't surprise me either if Mars in the past was already like Earth, you
yeah.
know?
The thing is I think every planet is kind of on set to do that, including the four I think they call them rocky planets. The four rocky planets are the four inner planets. It's either terrestrial or something like that. Something along those lines, but the four planets are like, what is it? Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. Those four
Oh, those.
planets
Yeah.
have, I mean, despite Venus, I think, oh, and Mercury, I think those are way too close to the sun now, but they do have a chance when are like, no, do they? Actually, no, I take that back. But I would say Earth and Mars have a higher chance. Like, fucking, Jesus Christ, Earth is already Earth, sorry. Cut that me. But I think Mars has a big chance of, you know, becoming all green again. I think there's a possibility, but
It's a high one.
mm-hmm, including because history repeats. I'm sure we all know that. It's gonna happen over and over again. Like Earth is speculated to be not hit, but there's a 1 in 400 chance, which is the like highest chance it's been a while of getting hit by a meteor in 2050. I think that's when I read. If that were to happen, I'm not sure how big it is, and I'm assuming it's not big enough to wipe out the entire planet, but it could seriously like screw up a lot of, you know, places. I mean, if we don't screw ourselves up already. Because my
Do you
speculations are completely different when it comes to like, I feel like we have a higher chance of killing ourselves than a fucking meteor or something coming to kill us. But yeah, continue.
do you think we're gonna kill ourselves before the planet um explodes?
Oh, most definitely. That's the thing.
That's what's gonna kill us off?
Yeah, that is, it's 100% gonna kill us off. There is no doubt in my mind because this generation, this like new group of people, you know, they're not very open minded. and like our levels of carbon and all that are higher than they've ever been. And we're releasing more
Yeah,
fossil fuels than anything. I mean, including with the war going on right now that Russia's got going on.
yeah.
That's making it worse too. Like, there's so many contributing factors, and we're already seeing the effects of this. And the thing is, there's these special groups trying to be like, hey, climate change, help do this and stuff, but nobody's taking action. And my speculations are gonna be that we're gonna realize when it's too late. We're not gonna we're gonna be stuck in our own fucking minds, in our own little worlds, because everyone is selfish. Everyone.
Hmm.
Everyone's so self-centered that, like I said, everyone's closed-minded.
You consider yourself selfish then, as well?
Definitely at times. I try to do
Yeah.
best I try to do my best for the environment, and of course, like, I signed up to do programs to help the environment and stuff, clean up,
Hmm.
recycling, doing all that, and it's like there's not enough people in the world doing it though, and I wish people would wake the fuck up and see what's going to happen. It's gonna be bad, and I'm gonna throw a wild guess, but by like 2035 we're gonna be.
Reminds me of this like theory that I saw. It was like explaining like why we haven't seen any aliens before.
That's
Like
a
people
good.
were,
Oh yeah.
yeah, because none of them were able to get past this void or this like crater, this barricade. I don't know, this obstacle. There we go. That's the word.
Yeah.
In their way, and yeah, they they were just never able to get past it, so they never were able to find us.
Yeah. I that is a very good theory too. I could definitely see that. I think personally the barrier would just be simply like, ooh, no, because wait. It's so controversial because it's like I would say it's the same reason why we haven't been able to find anyone, because we're not advanced enough. But yet again,
They're not
other
advanced enough either.
yeah, other civilization, like other civilizations
Because our
and
radio waves aren't already like we sent them out, but they're not very far.
yeah, compared to the universe, it's they're still very, we
It's
did
quite small.
send out radio waves. I can't remember when, a while ago. I think it was in the 1900s. And the whole point was to see if we get a signal back, and we haven't. So that proves that whatever there is out there, and if there is something out there, we're gonna be long gone before we actually discover it. There's no way now that we'll find anything, but every species is different. Everything is different, including, I mean, shit, even aliens can be completely different. Like, they could be breathing something entirely different from what we are. Because, I mean, look at us. We're breathing oxygen, and plants breathe in fucking carbon. It's like, it makes you
Yeah,
sit there, and it's like, there's all these, like,
they
there's so
can
much
breathe the vacuum of space.
Yeah, I mean, shit, there might be something out there that can. And if there is, they might just be so far away from us that they haven't found it yet. It's crazy. But I feel like with our advancements, soon enough we'll be able to go out there and actually explore. But the thing is, space is so fucking dangerous. It is so dangerous. Because, I mean, shit, if we could pull something like the Star Wars stuff, like, damn, if we could. It.
Fucking Cowboy Bebop.
What? No. But, like,
Do bounty hunting in space.
oh my god, sign me up. That'd be fun. But, if we were to do something like that, it's not entirely possible. Here's the thing. It's not hard to skip time and space. And I always think, like, I've thought about this so hard. But I feel like we'll be able to develop a way because of how time works. It's a totally different thing on one like galaxy compared to ours. I feel like if we go to a different galaxy, you'd basically be jumping forward or jumping behind time. And I feel like that's another thing too. That's another topic right there. Time travel through that I feel is a thing. I mean, it's been speculated before. I've heard of it. I haven't really gotten into
I'm
it.
sure it exists.
It has to. I feel like it really does. But I feel like it's such a complex thing to understand. Like I'm trying to think of ways to describe
There's a
it.
way to do it.
Yeah. It's literally I don't it would be like going through a wormhole almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so weird. to
Maybe
think
maybe
about.
that's what like a black hole is. It's like a time travel thing.
Yeah, that'd be
Go
pretty cool.
into one fucking Earth when it was being created.
Black holes suck you in and kill you. But yeah, no, there's so many different like theories about that stuff, but back to our main
Oh yeah.
point. We're so
Also,
what?
huh? What?
Continue.
Uh, like continuing off with the black hole thing. Have you ever heard of white holes?
Yeah, I have. I don't think they're called white holes though. They have a different.
It's something like that. That's what I heard of it.
Mm,
It
I
might have a
heard of
different
it.
name though. But like it just spews out matter, and maybe
Yeah.
that's what like caused the Big Bang. It was just past matter becoming like the new shit. So
You know what? To think about it though, the universe is so big, so vast. We don't know how long it's actually been here. And I mean,
yeah.
what do you think about the multiverses? What's your opinion on multiverses?
Ah, I mean, if time travel exists,
Oh my god.
I'm sure
I feel like
some people have used it.
because of like, everything we just talked about, like we don't know the end of the universe and that's so scary. We don't know if there's an end. We don't know so much stuff. We just go based off of instinct, right? And there's so
Yeah.
much stuff we won't understand. And it's simply because the universe doesn't want us to understand. And it's so crazy. Because I mean, shit, if the multiverses do exist, personally, I don't think that there's like another version of myself or some shit like that. I feel like there's just a shit ton of different life forms that are there that are probably
No,
thinking the same thing.
I think there are different versions of yourself, but there are different life forms. But like they implement time travel to like make themselves powerful enough to
Mm-hmm.
go and meet us and shit like that, and it'll intrude on our lives.
Here's the thing. Do you believe in past lives?
Past lives? What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Like, do you believe in reincarnation and stuff like that?
Oh, like I was a soldier in my past life. I
Yeah.
was a doctor. Um, hey, it could be possibility. I don't know. Something. I don't know what happens after you die.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Uh,
none of us do.
yeah, anything can happen.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely a possibility. Maybe it's actually very possible. There was I don't know if these were real or not. I did see it somewhere though. I never remember any of my sources. But um it was this kid who was like really young, like 4 or 5, and then he remembered like his old name, and that like a he was a pilot for the U.S. Army
That's
or
crazy.
U.S. military. Uh, and it was like during World War I or something. I don't know,
Yeah,
but it was
that's
cool.
scary. I mean, I think it's crazy how only kids remember that stuff. I mean, not saying like adults haven't, said that stuff, but I feel like a majority of these people are kids.
And then
Kids.
maybe that's why we don't remember shit from like when we were newborns and then growing up and then like becoming. We only really remember stuff from like maybe like we start thinking and actually knowing stuff by like
Mm-hmm.
4 years old and like, onward. But before that, we just kind of appear.
Yeah. It's it's a crazy topic, but there's people out there that claim that they're not from this world, that they're reincarnated. Like they would be like, yeah, like there's this thing called blue avians, and I tried looking into them, but they're like an extraterrestrial species,
Well, but
really.
how do you feel about those conspiracy theorists, or like they feel like they had a past life where they were a Nazi, like a Nazi
What?
space ranger.
That I don't. That doesn't make sense. I
They
don't
like
get
had
that.
it in their past life, and then they were like alive, and they were like, "What the fuck? That didn't happen."
Yeah, no, I don't think. Um, I don't think that's entirely possible.
I want whatever they're on.
There was like a whole like a YouTuber made a whole documentary about it.
Yeah, no, he's definitely on stuff. I don't know. That personally, that's my opinion. I don't think that's possible. You know, we'll have to expand on this further when we get more research in and have more time to do it. But there's a lot of possibilities out there, because you know, the universe, it's massive, endless possibilities. You know, endless encounters, and I guarantee you, we're gonna continue to like experience things that don't really make sense, including with like all these UFO sightings and like all that stuff going on. But I think I think we'll wrap it up here. So
Yeah.
thank you for joining us on the Atomic 2 podcast, first
Thank
podcast.
you.
We hope to see you in future episodes, and make sure to stick around.